Colin Reed is a senior vice president of Definers Public Affairs and a columnist for the Boston Herald. And Jamu Green is a former candidate for the DNC chair. She's also a Fox News contributor. Great to have you both here. Now, the thing is about young voters, even if they say they're going to vote, they usually turn out, their turnout is usually pretty abysmal. But Colin, could this year be different?
Well, I guess it could be, but I feel like we hear this song every 2 years about young people coming out to vote. In 2014, that number was around 25% of millennials who showed up to vote, and that was under Barack Obama, who was, whatever you think of his politics, was a transformational figure politically, and I find it hard to believe that young voters are going to come out and vote for a party without a leader and without a message when they didn't bother to show up for Barack Obama, who was some... Right.
Indeed. We're about 90 seconds away. We just got word, Jamu, that Sarah Sanders will brief in about a couple of minutes. So while I have you here, I'll get as many thoughts in as I can and then hopefully hold you over to comment after her briefing. The Democrats counting a lot on these young voters this time around?
They definitely should be, because they are by far the only age group that is overwhelmingly against President Trump. And so they're motivated to vote in the midterm by Trump. They overwhelmingly want Democrats to take control of Congress. And we are seeing record numbers of young people saying that they are going to participate. So they could be the game changer in these House races that could come down to the wire.
Colin, do you think that Republicans make a mistake by not focusing more on younger voters?
No, I mean, I think it's in a base election. It's about driving out your base, and the Democratic base has typically never showed up in midterm elections the way Republican bases have, and that's why the Democrats have struggled so mightily in these midterm elections. So I think in these last 8 days, both parties are focused on driving out their base, and you know, at this point, we're in the point of the campaign where it's about get out the vote, less so about persuasion, and we'll see who actually shows up in 8 days.
We'll see if Sarah Sanders comes to the podium. But while I have you, we did have 2 Fox News power ranking changes to Senate races. In Texas, moving likely R to lean R, and in New Jersey, likely D to lean D. I wanted to read to you that what the Star-Ledger editorial board in New Jersey said about Menendez. It said, "Our hope is that voters remember that Trump is on the ballot and that they choke down their reluctance and vote for Menendez. He's no gem, but he's better than Hugin." Jamu, with an endorsement like that, I guess, I don't know if you could take it to the bank that voters will turn out.
Look, I certainly think that Senator Menendez is happy that the most important person on the ballot